Big H back again, 33 and that. Come on, man. Active, man. Come on. Man's uploading more frequently now, so boom. Today I want to talk about something that's a bit. The subject's a bit men's. I want to talk about abortion today. Shoot. Where do we even start? Um, there's many reasons as to why someone may want to have an abortion. Uh, you may not feel ready to have a child. You may have a child of someone who you necessarily didn't want to be with. Um, Shit happens. There's various reasons. Various reasons. But I want to talk about the whole abortion thing and whether it's right for you or not. This video is not to say whether abortion is right or wrong. To be fair, even with the little that I know now, um, I still don't know. I don't feel like it's I don't feel like it's right at all, but I don't want to say that it's wrong. Wrong to the point where you should feel guilt for the rest of your life and blah blah blah. I don't feel like it's that deep. Well, but so basically, from what I know and what I believe, when a baby is about to be conceived, when you're pregnant, basically we're all spiritual beings, right? We all have souls. This body carries the soul around this earth, right? So, what happens when you're giving birth to a baby? What happens when a baby's forming itself in the womb? The soul of the occupant of that body is trying to figure out whether that body is, good enough for it to go into and be conceived. Now, when someone opts to do abortion or to go ahead with abortion and they abort the child, what happens is that the soul that was meant to enter that baby, that being, is cut now. Do you know what I mean? The soul can no longer enter that baby. So, of course, the person committing abortion is not going to feel too happy about it. I mean, in their head, they know that they've lost a child. A lot can happen. They're not going to. I don't know anyone that's aborted a child and felt great about it. But at the same time, the soul that was ready to be, or that thought it was ready to be um, accepted, ready to be conceived, to live out this life experience on earth, um, it returns back to. It's not like it never left the spiritual realm, but it goes back to where it is and it waits for another chance to be incarnated. You understand? But it does leave that soul with a lot of hurt. The soul is hurt that it wasn't able to conceive itself through you. However, everything on this planet is divinely planned out. Do you understand? So if you, let's say you have done an abortion, yeah. This one, don't feel too bad, but I get why someone would feel bad, but don't feel that like live with it and then move on. But it's them ones. Um, once the soul that wanted to be incarnated, yeah, it has felt the pain of the abortion, yeah, and to a degree, I feel like that's part of that soul's experience. Yeah, I'm not trying to say that abortion is good, that you should now start aborting, but it's part of that soul's experience. It's part of your experience too. You have to remember, it's both of your experience that this is going through. You've hurt the soul. Don't get to it. You've hurt the soul, but you're also grieving too. Do you know what I mean? So so the soul now returns, waits for a new incarnation, and then you go off your other way. Um, have you killed someone? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But I don't feel like that's the point. Um, the soul will eventually come back. I don't know if it will be through you or through someone else. These are all little informations that I do not know. But what I do know is that it will be incarnated at some point. That abortion, believe it or not, is that soul's life experience. It lived. Do you know what I mean? If it integrated itself into the baby's body, it lived, and it was part of its life experience to live through an abortion. Now, as a baby, probably when you're a baby, you don't really remember anything. So hopefully the pain is not that much for the young you inside the belly. But you know, the baby will go through its pain. You will go through your pain. Shit happens. Do you know what I mean? However, but for those people right now who are pregnant and are thinking of having an abortion, I just want you to consider this in it. Um, if you really do feel like you can't have this baby, no one is stopping you from having an abortion. You can you can abort the child, but just know like the soul of that child will be grieving, will feel disconnect from you because it chose to incarnate itself through you and wanted to come true and live its life, show you love, all of that. You have denied that soul its experience. So of course you will have your own cross to carry. However, if you do choose to go with this abortion and you really do need to have this abortion, you have to follow your heart. Do you get me? You have to follow your heart, go through with it, learn from this experience. Everything's about learning. Learn from this experience because the pain will be great. And even if you don't feel the pain, like listen, life will find a way to teach you this pain alternatively. Do you understand? It could be in the form of you not having kids. The one kid you aborted, now that you're ready to have kids, uterus locked off, no kids. So now you'll think about that aborted kid. Oh shit. Just like life can eat you in the arse so many different sort of ways. Do you know what I mean? Life can come at you differently. Like what you put out there, I've always said this, what you put out there will be returned to you. So if you're willing to live with the fact that you can't have this baby right now, I can't lie, that's your life experience. That's what you're meant to go through. And you have to be ready for what comes later on in life. If you do have this child, that's good. At least you didn't abort the kid. I know that it may not be favourable. Life will be very difficult. Raising a kid is no easy task. This is why always wear a Jimmy. Even Jimmys won't save you, but wear a Jimmy, man. Like if you're going to have sex with somebody, yeah, like you literally take the precautions because you don't like your dick and your pussy is life. Like it has the ability to create the greatest creation of all, which is life, and people don't take it serious enough. Do you know what I mean? Because I know that hitting it raw is good, it feels nice, blah, 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 blah. You should only really be hitting it raw with your girlfriend or with your wife, to be fair, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? You can't be hitting it raw with with these other random people because if belly gets swelled up now, well, go on, you're in a situation now. You feel me? But, people get into the situations all the time. So when you're in the situation, there's no point talking about why you did what you did. We need to talk about solutions. And this is the solution. If you do what your heart wants to do, some people get pregnant, they want to keep the baby. Just be prepared for you know what you're like when as a child. Be prepared for a kid growing up with the internet. God knows how this kid is going to grow up to be, but they'll give you hell. You get what I'm saying? You abort the child, in your mind is hell. You're in a situation where you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So, in this sort of situation, always follow your heart. Always follow your heart. If you need to abort the kid, it's peak. A lot of stuff is going on, especially in the stuff that you can't see with your two eyes. But that's your life experience because you're here to learn. If you do keep the child, oh boy, does that child have a lesson for you. Do you know what I mean? But anyways, that's my thoughts on abortion. I might have to bring out another video later on in life when I have a better understanding of abortion. But with my understanding right now, this is what I have to tell you. But anyways, man, that's Big H 33 and that. Peace.